there are three types of powers we can see in our electrical field. One is the apparent power, another is the real power, next is the reactive power. You may heard these words: apparent power, real power, and reactive power. So we can define those things. uh, Apparent power we can define as it is the product of RMS voltage and RMS current. It is a product of Vrms and Irms. So it is represented by, yes, it is represented by S here. It is equal to S equal to Vrms into Irms. We can write this Vrms Irms like this: V into I. In generally speaking, whenever we write V and I here, those are nothing but RMS value. So those are nothing but RMS value. That's why just commonly, generally we are writing it as V into I. Vi into I nothing but what? It is Vrms into Irms. Like this we have to understand here. So unit of this apparent power is kVA. So unit of this apparent power is kVA. Next we have real power. It is defined as it is the product of apparent power into power factor. To this apparent power, if you multiply power factor, we'll get the real part. You will get the real power. It is nothing but what? Product of apparent power into power factor. So now we have to define the power factor. What is the power factor? Just we can move on to the power factor information. Power factor nothing but what? It is one of the important parameter we have to study. So as you have studied in case of laboratory, so power factor calculation of different bulbs we have. So we have calculated the uh, uh, which bulb it is: fluorescent bulb, power factor you have calculated, and incandescent bulb power factor you have calculated, and LED bulb uh, power factor you have calculated. You have got different values. So the power factor makes the important role in the power dissipation or power usage. So power factor is the important parameter in case of our electrical industry. So we need to study this one. It is nothing but what? It is a simple one. It is nothing but it is the angle between voltage and current. It is cos of angle between voltage and current. It is nothing but what? It is like this. Say if it is the voltage, if it is the current, so whatever angle we can say, or you can represent it as phi, or you can represent it as theta. Any name you can give. It is nothing but what? Angle between V and I. Angle between V and I will give the power factor. That's it. You remember this one. Angle between power, angle between voltage and current is called as, it is nothing but this angle will give the power factor. Angle between V and I will give the power factor information. We can write it is the cos of angle between V and I. Cos of angle between V and I. Now it is the power factor. Power factor nothing but it is the voltage angle between V and I. Remember that. Next we have, so power factor formulas we can write. So power factor formulas we can write in different manner. If this diagram we have seen in case of pure inductance, sorry, in case of RL inductance series, RL series circuit. In this VR we have drawn and it is making 90 angle with VL. So total will get V, it is the angle phi. If you plot like this, so it is the circuit diagram we have got in case of RL series circuit. From that cos phi nothing but what it is? Adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse will give the VR by V. VR by V. So now next if you plot this diagram we have got in case of AC circuit containing resistor and capacitor. In this case again it is power factor. If you take cos phi, if you take, it is nothing but what? It is the adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse. VR by V. So VR is the voltage across resistance. V is the total V given to the circuit. Next, similarly, if you plot the impedance triangle, so just we are taking the impedance part. From this already we have explained this one. IR nothing but what it is, VR nothing but what? I into R. So VC nothing but what? I into XC. Here it is IL nothing but what? It is I into xl. It is nothing but I into r. So v is nothing but I into z. It is nothing but I into z. So which is similar in all places? Current is similar. If you remove the current here, if you in this case current is similar in all cases. Just to remove the current, we'll get the this impedance triangle z xl r, z xl r. So in general we are making x, maybe xl or it may be x, maybe xl or it may be x. So generally we are making it is the r, it is the xl or xc. So will together will give the z, will together will give the z. So it is called as impedance triangle. So even in this case also, if you plot the cos phi, it is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse r by z, r by z. So like this we can get the power factor formula. Next, move on to the third parameter. It is the reactive reactive power. It is nothing but what? It is the defined as product of apparent power and sine of angle between E and I. So what is the real power here? It is the angle between apparent power and power factor. Power factor nothing but what? Cos phi. Cos phi nothing but what? Cos of angle between V and I. Here it is sine of angle between V and I. That's it. It is the cos of angle between V and I. It is the sine of angle between V and I. That is the difference between reactive power and real power. It is the cos apparent power into cos phi. It is the apparent power into sine phi. Vi sine phi. So it is represented by Q. And unit for this one is kVAR. So unit for this one is kVAR. It is represented as Q Vi sine phi. Real power unit is kilowatt, where P is equal to Vi cos phi. Apparent power S equal to V into I. So most of the case we are using these two, real power and reactive power. P and Q we are using most of the case. So next power factor we can get from this in terms of this P, S and Q. We can get like this. So if it is, so we can get like this. So it is the real power P we can say, and it is the Q. Can draw like this. We total will together will give the yes. Like this we can draw the power triangle. We can say it is power triangle. So in terms of PQS we can draw like this. It is a PQS. We'll get the power triangle. Even cos phi we can get from this. It is P by yes. It is not. We can plot like this. P by yes. It is again. It is adjacent by hypotenuse. So like this we can get the equation. So these are useful in case of in solving the problems. This power factor is important part in the calculation part. So remember this one. Just note down this part.